Hi, energies. Namaste. Welcome to the brand new episode of BU the podcast. This is Bharathi Berri, and BU podcast is going to embark you on a self discovery, give you that positive vibes, and make sure that you love yourself more, know about your things more, and we'll be coming up with very exciting things which helps your life to grow and glow. And today we have Muskan, model of Vizag, and she titled with three crowns. And recently, she won Miss South India. And we already had done a podcast, but we have a lot of questions to ask Muskan about what is modeling field, how that works, and let's have a talk with Muskan and see how modeling industry works, what she have faced in her life, and we also have her lip brand as well. So let's see. Hi, Muskan.
Hi, thank you for having me here.
How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm fantastic, fabulous. And what's going on in life as of now?
A lot. So it's been hectic and busy work-wise, and I think we all should be having a lifestyle in this generation, to be a little packed with work
Mhm.
because it drives you to do something more and motivates you to get out of bed.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
So that's a professional thing. Let me go a little bit of emotional thing first, and then
yeah.
drag you to professional. So, how is your mental health as of now? Because you are handling both things, like you are into modeling, you're also into this entrepreneurship journey.
Yeah.
So what is your state of mental health on this?
So honestly speaking, I don't want to sound like a wreck here, but yeah, it is difficult on some days because it gets very overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when even a lot of good things are happening, you become very overwhelmed. So the modeling career on one side is going very well, touch wood, and even the business. So when there's so much good happening, you get very overwhelmed to deal with it also by the end of the day. And so yeah, it's highs and lows, ups and downs. So I'm dealing with it. I have my very dedicated self care me times, which makes me balance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
So
you balance
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
mental
So
health
I
and
make
pressures.
my very compulsory me times out from all the work.
That's good. I think
So
everyone should learn
yeah, so
having
that
that me
calms me
time in
down. Yeah, yeah,
every day or once in a while when
yeah.
you're free. Then that's important
See,
for.
1 hour a day I definitely dedicate to myself, doing anything. Either I'm like watching something or listening to music or doing some activity or chatting with a friend.
Okay.
So there's something other than work that I definitely include in my day to
Okay.
keep myself calm and
Done.
composed.
And what is that one life journey lesson that you have learned, that transformed you to, or else gave you that boost to, come into something or do something? See, generally we have things to do in life, but
Yeah,
some things when we are at a low point hits us more,
yeah,
to grab the
yeah,
prize or
yeah.
else to grab
The
which we know
opportunity.
in person.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just want to know the story. What is that
So
life story that changed you?
um, not really a life story, but I think I've always very much been driven to be a self-independent and motivated person, and I've seen a woman like that in my life, which is my mother. So she's my role model in making me feel like don't sit at home and be a person and stand on your 2 feet. So I think that is something that stuck by me for a long time, and I feel like I dwell on that fact, and that's what makes me push myself to go ahead every day.
Yeah,
That
I know that's always there, but I'm asking you that kind of a story in your life, not about the parents or the
yeah,
support. I'm asking the everyone have phases in their life.
yeah,
Every phase give us one lesson of life.
correct.
So current, what is that lesson that you have learned,
I think
and
that
how do you dealt with it is what I
okay, I
want to.
think somewhere I think along the journey of these 2 years, I felt like investing more on people and less on yourself is
Mhm.
something that you shouldn't be doing, at least in the prime years of your life. Like these 20s that I'm in, this is my prime age. So I think I need to use this potential and time to invest more on myself. And I think I am doing that because I feel like I've invested and wasted, or I have certain regrets in investing energies
Oh,
which I
okay.
could do and put in something else and make something out of it. Because at the end of the day, I feel investing energy in something that gives you back
Hmm.
twice as much as you've given is something that's doing good for you. And I think, yeah, everybody has their
Yeah,
regrets.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't say that those are regrets. Those are lessons to
Yeah,
build
it
you
is
as
a
a
learning
person.
lesson. Yeah. And I think,
Somewhere, someone told me this. It's not. It's like you're shaping your heart
yeah,
into a better way. Like
yeah.
I felt that's great thing. Yeah, you're
And I
shaping your
think,
heart.
it's also a learning in life generally, that
Mm-hmm.
how people are and how things are as you grow up. Because you have a certain idea, but then reality strikes and it's very different from your fantasy world.
Okay, okay. Coming
Yeah,
back to this, I just want to ask, like, you are into modeling. So,
yeah,
what it is like to be in a role of a model, and what you have faced the challenges in a modeling field, like in
right.
the beauty pageants. How
Yeah,
do you work for it? Like, I just want to know the story of what a life of a model, so that people will understand and what you need to do, all the
yeah.
sacrifices for it. So it's a whole thing. Just
Yeah. So, to be a model, I think you need to be very dedicated to envision and vision yourself first. That who do you look at yourself like? So,
mm-hmm,
like to have a vision of this is my fashion statement, this is how I like to be dressed, this is the things I like to eat. So, knowing yourself is a like plays a very major role in being a model.
mm-hmm,
And I think in the journey, I have every day learned something new about myself.
mm-hmm.
And coming to sacrifices, there are days you need to sacrifice a lot. There are days where you can balance things out.
Like what
And
kind of sacrifices we need to?
I think majorly it's eating habits,
Mm-hmm,
it's all your social life,
mm-hmm,
it's people around you. And I think to have that balance and that understanding that certain things have to go at a certain time because that requires more of your time.
mm-hmm,
So those are certain ups and downs and sacrifices that you need to make.
mm-hmm.
And I think pageant journey with you especially has been like army training for me. And those days, I think, more than sacrificing things, there were like things which were giving me a lot of perspective
Yeah, yeah.
as to how we need to go ahead
And
in
that
life. And
point of time, you're literally low. If I
yeah,
can say, you are some at a low stage of your life where
yeah,
you want to kickstart it.
yeah,
But yeah, I've trained Muskan for Miss South India, and that was a different journey we had. She had lots of cuts, bruises,
yeah, yeah,
and that time she got acne also. She's like, Berry
yeah,
di ye kya karu? And the many people ditched us from
yeah,
giving things around us. Lot of things happened at that point of time, but touchwood, she reached there, and she won it, which I'm always grateful and proud about. And I wish her for the
yeah.
next journeys of life to go
Do
ahead.
another round of army training with you.
That will be there. Of course it will be there. That's another story.
Yeah,
But still, it's in person growing,
yeah, it is.
molding yourself into a better person each and every
Yeah.
day,
And
and
with each
discovering.
experience, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
discovering yourself and you making your own story
Yeah,
at the
true.
end of the day. That's what
Yeah.
matters to us. So I think you are making it. You
Yeah.
started it, and I'm happy that you started at your initial stages.
Yeah.
Like,
Main character energies.
yes, yes, kind of, you're carrying it before itself, not like wasting time in some
Yeah.
other aspects.
Yeah.
You're like, you got that akal before only, like బుద్ధి ముందే వచ్చేసింది అంటే నేను ఇప్పటి నుంచే చేయాలి and all. Like ఈ జనరేషన్ లో వేరే ఉంటారు.
Yeah.
So I want you to speak in Telugu. Okay,
I can only try.
let us make things something interesting, because
I can only
ఈ
try.
పాడ్కాస్ట్ నేను ఏదో సమ్ సీరియస్ అయ్యో ఇది అది అని కాకుండా, సో ముస్కాన్ మోడలింగ్ లో నువ్వు ఎలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఫేస్ చేసావు? అంటే ఇప్పుడు దర్ ఇస్ లైక్ కాస్టింగ్ కౌచ్ ఉంటుంది, కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఉంటుంది అంటారు, లేకపోతే జనాలు నిన్ను ఎలా పర్సీవ్ చేస్తారు, అండ్ వాట్ పీపుల్ ఆస్ట్ యు, నిన్ను ఏం అడుగుతారు, అండ్ హౌ డు యు ఆన్సర్ టు దట్?
I have the answers for this, but I'm so camera conscious to speak in
Don't.
Telugu right now.
But it's okay, that's okay. But ఇక్కడ తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ కూడా ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి కింద సబ్ టైటిల్స్ ఇంగ్లీష్. సో ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు నో దట్. సో వాట్ యూ ఫేస్? అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఐ డూ ఫేస్డ్, నేను కూడా ఫేస్ చేశాను. ఎవ్రీ ఉమెన్ ఫేస్ జనరలీ.
Yeah.
But as a model, being model, you face more extra, because there's always extra attention,
Yeah.
extra effort from all people they look up to. So how do you feel? నీకు ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది when, like, నువ్వేం ఫేస్ చేసావు ఇన్ పర్సన్ గా
So, actually, if I speak,
తెలుగులో?
I'm trying. I'm getting the sentence in my head before I spill it out. So, నేను చాలా బాగా మందికి what do you say? Meet.
చాలా మందికి
No,
చాలా
how do you say? I've like come across very nice people in terms of work.
ఓకే, ఓకే.
Let's not do Telugu.
It will be fun if you say in Telugu. It's okay. Tell your version. I'll translate them in English if at all it's not working out. Tell me. That's fun. That's how people see. We need to be approachable to people, where people can come and talk to us, but not accessible is what I
Yeah,
believe.
so without the
So
camera, I can speak in Telugu. But with the camera on me, I'm like, okay, what am I saying?
no, I don't even watch camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't watch, just talk in Telugu. నువ్వు ఏం ఫేస్ చేసావు లైఫ్లో, what అంటే ఎలాంటి if there is something which bad incidents happened in your life, how do you dealt with it? Did you see any of your co-models doing such kind? How do you feel? Because uh, after them doing some kind of things in life, they grow more,
Yeah.
and you putting a lot of hard work. I'm not discriminating, it is subjective again, but
Yeah.
still that kind
It's
of
a perspective.
yeah, that kind of jealousy or that kind of comparison, criticism, some kind of things happen because the other person grow beyond, even if
So
she's
this
basic.
casting couch culture is very common in fashion and the film industry both. But I think I count myself very lucky, because in terms of work, I feel more than just being a model, I've earned a lot of respect. And so when I'm approached by a client and I'm approached by a brand to represent them, there's always a mutual liking and understanding about how I work, and there's admiration of my work more than me. So I feel that puts me in a very comfortable space to work with them and discuss and put my ideas more, forward. But coming to hearsay and rumors and knowing things around you, that if sometimes you just look at a brand and feel like I could have been a better fit with this, but why this person? And then you hear things around going around the industry, because we all belong to the same
Same,
place.
yeah.
And then you hear there are certain things that are happening behind the scenes, to make something happen. So you definitely at that point you question yourself, that what am I working so hard for, when there's like a easy way? But then you get your self respect in perspective there, that my self respect is higher than this work. Yeah, so that's where you stop yourself.
సో ఎవరైనా నీకు అడిగారా, లైక్ ఎప్పుడైనా ఎవరైనా, లైక్ సి పీపుల్ నౌ డేస్ ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఈజీ టు ఆస్క్, ఎనీవన్ హూ ఆర్ లైక్ elder to you or something like that, ఎప్పుడైనా ఎవరైనా did they ask you for anything which is out of your
No.
boundary?
No
one asked
No.
for it. That's great.
Yeah,
You're
that's
lucky
why I said
then.
I'm lucky that
Yeah,
way,
you're
because
lucky
it's not
that way.
happened so far. And I think
Misbehaving or such
Yeah.
kind of nothing happened
no,
ever.
not in terms
Ev-
of work, and like in
That's
terms
good.
of, yeah. So, and that is why I feel like people who go through something like that, it might be so difficult, because they're trying to earn their spot by their work, but people have perceived them in a different way,
I think
or
I just
they
want to
offer certain
change. I
things.
just want to change his perspective. నేను చాలా మంది మోడల్స్ ని ట్రైన్ చేశాను. I know the basics of who
Yeah.
people are and all. చాలా మందిని చూసాను. People who have a certain boundaries
Yeah.
cannot face such kind of
Correct.
acts. People who lack boundaries
Correct.
and looking for some external validation or attention or whatever it is, when they lack boundaries, people pop into,
Yeah. Correct.
and then they directly ask for it. అండ్ దెన్ మేబీ నిజంగా అవుతుందేమో, నిజంగా థింగ్స్ అవుతాయేమో అని చెప్పి ఒక ఛాన్స్ తీసుకుందాము అని, వన్స్ ఇఫ్ దే చూస్ దట్ పాత్ at once of easy
Yeah, it's
making,
always going to be there.
that path started,
Yeah.
and the doors will be closed where you cannot go back that easily, and you will start going in that way only. అంటే
Correct.
ఒక్కసారి ఈజీ మేకింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఆటోమేటిక్గా తెలియకుండానే you'll go into that rush
Yeah.
where there's no back thing
Yeah,
to look
because
at.
you've put your guard down now.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
people will look at you like that.
Yeah.
People will look at you like that, and ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళు ఇద్దరు ముగ్గురు అలా చేసిన తర్వాత, if at all people like us or someone who is genuinely want to make hard work
Yeah.
do, people think that we are also that kind.
Yeah, because we're models as well.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are also. So they tell that everyone belong to this, and you are a model, so your guards are down, and you for
Yeah.
easy money and
And
all
I think
that.
this people who do this actually demean the other models who are working, and
Yes,
demean the
that
whole
that
value
hurts
and
me
meaning
more.
of models.
That's what model is, someone who represents some brand or else
Yeah, like
something.
who envisions the
Envision.
designer or
Yes.
brand's value
That's
out.
that's the thing. Maybe they are proper in their own self,
Yeah.
which they are aware of, where they can represent well for a particular object that will
Absolutely.
be advertised to a lot of people out there. That's how a model is. But the model thing now has changed,
Yeah.
and the influencer thing has changed. Everything become so much of mess,
Yeah.
and influencers are also become models cannot become influencers, sometimes they also become influencers.
Yeah.
And modeling statement నే మొత్తం మార్చేశారు. That's what I truly believe. Like, model is something which where we look up to, like, she showcase herself to the world
So
out
that's
there.
exactly what I also wanted to, like, take an opportunity to discuss and tell the audience that there's like a very big difference between a model and a fashion influencer.
Yeah.
And see, a model is somebody who's representing a brand and representing a designer's vision. She is the vision board. And on the other hand, fashion influencer is somebody who's engaging with the audience and influencing on a personal level. So she is putting her ideas, her style statements, her thoughts and ideas to the audience and engaging with them. But it's very different with a model, and I think now people have confused both the things a lot.
Yeah.
And that is why the work is not appreciated. There's a lot of difference between, so a fashion influencer cannot necessarily become a model,
Yeah.
but a model can become a fashion
Yes,
influencer.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Model can be a fashion influencer, but
Fashion
fashion influencer
influencer
is
cannot.
never a model, because to be a model takes, really telling you, it takes a lot of sacrifices.
Yeah, it does.
It takes a lot of approval
Yeah, because
from
see,
yourself
fashion
and from your
influencer
family
is
as
not
well.
somebody who meets body standards or who knows how to walk a ramp, who knows how to carry an outfit. She's just putting her style. I see, not necessary that every woman who's a stylist looks like a model,
Yeah,
but she
yeah,
has a vision.
yeah.
So fashion influencer is very much similar to that. That she has her ideas of styling and stuff, and she's engaging with the audience and telling them, what she likes and how you can style that. But a model is somebody who can wear you and show how it looks good and carry it.
And what do your parents think when you said that I want to do modeling or something like that? Yeah.
So I think I'm blessed because my parents, and not just my parents, my grandparents, my entire family is very proud and is very supportive of the fact that she let her do what she wants, because at the end of the day she'll excel in that.
Yeah.
So I think with that progressive thinking that my family has, I've come so far. Because it's very difficult to step out in such an industry if your family is not supportive.
Yeah,
And I think and I'm very lucky that it's not just my parents, but it's like their parents and the entire family who's always like very proud and baha about seeing me when they.
And maybe one day I'll tell my story about how my modeling journey started. That's very different. Even my mom, she's not into, like, she don't want me, even till now she don't like me doing certain things in life. But still I push myself to do something, because ultimately it's your journey that you're writing for yourself.
I think that's more tough, because you're
it's tough.
proving your parents also that I'm doing well.
Yes,
and you can trust my process, and I'm safe, because obviously
at
they
the
are
end of
also
the day,
coming out
even
of a protective area.
yeah, that's a protective zone. But still, at the end of the day, even if things are not working out in my life, in whatever the field, if at all, definitely I'll excel. That's what, if at all things happen also, I'm okay with it. Because I'm enjoying the process of my experience, not the success. This is a success for me, where I'm balancing everything and I'm starting to do something. It's not like I'm targeting my it's not like the end story I'm getting just for the success thing. I'm just not going through it. So let's make a little bit fun, because too much serious into this. Do you feel safe around when you're working with people, because models need to wear short dresses, this kind of stuff? Do models really need to wear short skirts that represents a model?
So what I feel is, the less you expose, the more beautiful you look.
I think I taught you this.
And I've always had that thought, because I have never gone for very exposing shoots, even for my portfolio till date. Because I feel, the way you carry yourself, the way you show an outfit, the way you style yourself is more important than more skin that you show.
Skin show.
And I don't know why people have this perspective that models need to, wear mini skirts and like
even I've
show
never
more.
done. You can check my profile. I've never done anything which is exposing, and
So
still
even
you can
now
be a model.
for Miss India, there's going to be a bikini round, and I'm very skeptical about it, because if I get selected, I have to walk in front of the national television in that.
You can do that, and you will do it. It's a part of a process.
It is a
which
part
you
of
cannot
the
ignore.
process. But yeah, I'm very shy in that area. That I don't find that bikini is something which is very stylish.
Don't worry, I'm there to train you. But
Yeah.
मुझे देखना पड़ेगा ना पहले. That
you also have to wear it and
no
practice to
no
show
why
me.
I'm not wearing bikini. But you will be wearing, I'll be watching it and training you. Okay. That's a different kind of story. సో దట్స్ వాట్ చాలా మంది అనుకుంటారు మోడల్స్ అంటే ఎక్స్పోజింగ్ చేయాలి, ఎక్స్పోజింగ్ చేస్తేనే మోడలింగ్ ఇండస్ట్రీకి మీరు వస్తారు. దట్స్ ఐ థింక్ దట్స్ నాట్ ద థింగ్. I would say that you representing yourself and people are getting interacted or attracted to what you're saying, and positively listening to it
Yeah.
is what matters. Exposing chestene ostadi ante that's not a modeling is what I feel. And till now date I think I never done exposing, still I get shoots, still I get brands collabs, still I
Yeah.
get something. So the way you work hard, the way you represent yourself in a better way, feel confident as the age grows.
Yeah.
Still, as the age, circumstances and updates of the outer world grows, you need to keep updated with it and just go with the flow. ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ ఎక్స్పోజింగ్. ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే అందం, మా డాడీ చెప్పారో ఎవరో మా డాడీ చెప్పారు అనుకుంటా, అందం అంట, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఆల్ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ ప్యూర్ తెలుగు, ఐ డోంట్ నో.
I'll
అందం
try.
అందం దాచుకుంటే పెరుగుతుంది, చూపిస్తే తరిగిపోతుంది అని. ఇట్ మీన్స్ ద మోర్ యూ
Something
హైడ్,
you hide, the
it's more
more
beautiful.
beautiful.
When it is more open,
Yeah.
it's not like it is revealed completely.
Yeah.
Like
True.
it is decreased. So I believe that,
Yeah.
again you said styling is also, styling can be done to make you look different in the same
Absolutely.
outfit in a
Yeah.
different ways, but exposing is not the thing. Maybe కొన్ని వాటిల్లో it is necessary, even if it is, you need to show, then that's good, that's
Yeah.
good, you show it if you have a better body or something. But out there, people who want to be models, it's not at all necessary to completely open yourself.
Yeah.
It is all that, it's about knowing about you, self love, self confidence.
Yeah.
It's you.
Self love is, I think, our favorite thing.
So self love another podcast is self love. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone. If at all you want to learn or know more about the modeling and finishing, description you'll have about my school where you can learn about it, know what is modeling, what is finishing school and everything.
And she's
I
sounding
think
fun right now. She's not as much fun. Army training is actually army training.
no, work
So
is
gear
work.
up with band-aids.
Yeah, she have got a lot of band-aids before.
Yeah.
Lot of band-aids because
I had to buy like a lot from
see,
Amazon.
you are representing South India, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who's going to come, and you cannot
Yeah.
be just like that
Yeah.
going there just because you have beauty.
Yeah.
You can go there and you'll win the show. You need to make a
Absolutely.
lot of hard work and sacrifice to become unique, state yourself as a unique person out there and represent
Yeah. True.
yourself. So that needs a lot of hard work, and without hard work, success,
Yeah. I
no,
know.
it's not going to come. So that's the reason it will be there to pursue something. And how long do you think this modeling things will sustain in people's life?
So see, everything comes with a timer, and I feel even the modeling field, people are going to grow out, people are going to grow up, people are going to grow old, and beauty is just something which is not timeless if you like logically look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So in the industry where you have to actually practically see, you will look old, you will have wrinkles, so you will do different kind of things at that point if your body and your mind still wants to work and allow yourself. And I think I see myself working as a model or more if I can do if in my life, even when I grow old, because I think there's one thing that keeps me really really motivated is working. I think when I lay in bed in the night and I'm like, I am tired and I've had like a productive day, that's only when I can sleep peacefully. If I had a I can't sleep on Sundays because I have no work to do, and even if I have work which is already scheduled for Monday, I try to not do that already, and I try to force myself for
And
relaxed day.
let me end up with a very last question.
Yeah.
So does modeling give you a lot of money? How the money things
Yeah.
happens in modeling field? Is this a field to choose for a career or not?
So
This is I think this is very big question for everyone.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
as a model, I think it's all upon your experience and how professional you are, and how you are engaging with the brand. So, I have been pushing myself. I've been working as a model for 3 years now, and recently, I've been trying to start up with Instagram and fashion influencing as well. So, it's all portfolio building and how you work, and that's when the brands which are high end and they're going to pay well are going to tap in. So there has to be a lot of homework to be done. There has to be a lot of portfolios to be built so that it's all right there for you to connect with higher paying brands. And I think now after 3 years, it's paying well.
Oh, okay, yeah. The initial stage is always freelancing,
It's
and it's for free
freelancing.
of cost you need to do.
Yeah.
Because to
it's
build
for
a
your
network.
portfolio
Yeah,
building.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
think first year of my career, I had free shoots, because it was, or collaboration shoots, as you
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
because it was helping me build my portfolio.
yeah,
And luckily I got in touch with a lot of good photographers at that point, so my portfolio till date I use those photos
yeah.
because I
That's
like, they're
great.
so strong and great.
Nice, nice.
And with the time now it's paying well, so
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah. Okay, fine. So for me, like modeling field can be a career. So, but just for a while is what I feel,
Yeah,
because after that there's a lot of things for you to make bigger money in life. You need to pursue something in your life simultaneously as well,
yeah, I was just going to get to
because
that.
because
Yeah,
you have your own brand,
yeah,
because you started your modeling as well as you have your own brand
yeah,
of Musk Lip Beauty brand. So you're doing simultaneously. Even I am doing my thing. So everyone need to have some career plan,
yeah,
and this can be a side hustle or side hobby or
yeah,
passion where you can learn something about your life. I will not suggest for everyone, like it is for
yeah.
the career where you can earn lots of money.
It depends on
It
how much.
depends.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think,
ఎందుకంటే every day you're getting a new model.
yeah. So it's a very competitive field.
It's
Today it's
very
you,
competitive
tomorrow it's going
as
to be somebody
somebody
else.
else.
And
So I suggest people to have a one more
alternate
track,
career. Yeah, and I
which
think,
is solid,
yeah,
okay,
if
which is
you
very
have
solid.
like an alternate career, or like a, because not just modeling, I feel any business or any job today, you can't do one job and sustain yourself. You need passive income. You need to work two, three jobs if you're doing service industry or working in the corporates, or if you are a freelancer, even then you have to like tap into a lot of branches where you can collaborate. So, anyways, I think the world today is not going to be stuck to one thing. So tapping on that idea, I've also like, continued my modeling journey with something which is very similar to it, beauty and skincare. So it's very easy for me to manage and
Yeah,
handle
yeah,
and
yeah,
balance it out.
because that's always a beauty brand where you can be your own model
Yeah,
and start influencing,
yeah,
where you also doing modeling, which you told me in the previous
yeah, yeah,
talks that we had. So that's great, that's great that
yeah,
I'm happy you're on your journey, and
yeah.
thank you so much for tapping into this podcast
Thank
today.
you for having
And
me. It was very exciting to sit across you and do this podcast. It's
of
like
course
very
you did not feel
special.
nervous.
Yeah,
No nervous, and I'm happy that the way you're talking is much more changed than before, the way
yeah,
you're expressing yourself, and more podcasts to do together
absolutely.
in this YouTube channels. And
And
thank
by
you all.
then, I think I'll learn how to sit and interview you in Telugu. I think that should be my goal for the
యాక్చువల్గా
next.
ఈరోజు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడిద్దాం అనుకున్నా, కానీ ఒక డైలాగ్తోనే ఎక్కడ బూతులు వస్తాయేమో అని చెప్పి ఆపిచ్చేసాం. సో నెక్స్ట్ టైం విల్ ట్రై ముస్కాన్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ టు టాక్ హర్ ఇన్ తెలుగు, విల్ ట్రై
Yeah,
ఫర్
we
ఇట్.
will try.
అండ్
We'll try.
దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ అ మోడలింగ్ జర్నీ ఆఫ్ ముస్కాన్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ నోన్. ఇంకా చాలా మంది కెరియర్స్ ఉన్నాయి హూ వాంటెడ్ టు డూ మోడలింగ్ but don't know where to start and how to start. It's not about modeling also. Someone who just want to look great and confident about themselves, we have finishing school for that. So modeling and finishing school combo is Ilahi, which I am the founder of it. If at all people out there who wanted to really learn modeling, and you can come and learn about modeling and finishing school as well. And this is a short story of Muskan, and there's lot more stories that will come behind. And na story
Yeah.
కూడా నేను చెప్తాను, my modeling journey, which will be a most inspiring story of ever. And thank you so much for tuning into this podcast, and please don't forget to like, share and
And
subscribe
subscribe.
to the channel. And thank you so much. We'll be back with another beautiful podcast, and thank you all. Bye.